Hey, what's up guys, it's DarkArmedDuelist, and today I'm going to be doing the anticipated meta zombie horde deck profile. So you guys have seen my Red Eyes zombie dragon deck profile, you've seen my budget $30 version of this deck, and now you're going to get to see the full power version of the zombie horde deck profile. It mainly focuses around summoning Doom King and having zombie horde or zombie world on the field and getting some really big pluses off of your field and having some really big monsters on board. But it's a lot of fun. It's a very classic zombie feel to it with the added addition of our Doom King, which is a really big boss monster that the deck really actually needed. And I didn't realize it needed a big boss monster that's a main deck monster, but it's surprisingly good. So let's get straight into this, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell down there so you can become a part of the notification squad, and let's get straight into this. I really want to find a way that I can actually play Doom Kaiser in here. Like, I feel like I need to put, like, I feel like I should put a Plague Spreader in here. I haven't done that in this build, but I feel like I need Plague Spreader in here so I can go into Doom Kaiser Dragon. I don't even know why I want to go into Doom Kaiser. I think it's an old school thing, but whatever. So first off, we're going to be playing 3 copies of the Doom King himself. During each of the standby phase, if there's a field spell in the field spell zone, you can special summon him from the grave, which is really nice because he just keeps coming back like zombies should. And then once per chain, when a zombie monster effect is activated, you can activate one of the following effects, but you can only activate one of them per turn. Like, you can activate both of them, but you can only activate either or at a time, and only once each. So you either get to negate that effect, or you get to target one card on the field or in the grave and banish it. So, like, if your opponent activates 2 different zombie effects, I can banish it, or I can pop one or banish one, and then I can activate the other one later in the turn, which is nice. Then I played 2 copies of Necro World Banshee. Necro World Banshee basically helps you get your zombie world on the field. It protects zombie world when this card's face up on the field, and it can banish itself from the grave to immediately activate zombie world from your hand or deck, which is nice. I play 1 copy of Zombie Master. I don't know why people don't play one. One copy of Zombie Master, you just send a monster from your hand to the grave, which could be your Doom King. Get it out of your hand, and then special summon a level 4 or lower zombie from your graveyard, which is really great. I played 2 copies of Gozuki. Gozuki basically is Foolish Burial. When it's normal summon, during your main phase, you can send a zombie monster from your deck to the grave. And if this card is sent to the grave, you can banish 1 zombie monster from your grave, except its copy of himself, and special summon 1 zombie monster from your hand. This can be quite beneficial to you. I think 2 is the plentiful. I think 2 is the magic number for Gozuki. I don't think 3 is needed because you don't want to see it all the time because you're already going to have Shiranui Solitaire and you don't need all those special summons. But 2 seems to be the optimal number for me. 3 Mizukis. If you're not playing 3 Mizukis, I don't know what's wrong with you. 3 Mizukis is the best number for zombies. If they were going to hit anything in zombies, it would totally be Mizuki. I think that would be the first thing that they would go after if zombies became really, really meta. I don't see them doing it in this format. They might with Firewall being banned and then being, you know, just some really crazy combos that people are doing with zombies and being able to U-Link. But I think that was with Fireball Dragon. But it's just a really good card. You basically banish it from the graveyard and it's Monster Reborn. I play 1 copy of Spirit Master. I actually play this for the Shiranui Swallow Slash. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 Shiranui monster from your hand or grave. It's really good to have with Solitaire. If Solitaire is in grave and you draw this, it's not really dead because you can just overlay with them. And then you can banish it, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is banished, you can target one of your opponent's cards they control and destroy it. So it's really nice to be able to banish it off of, like, our Swallow Slash and then from the deck, and then you get 3 pops instead of 2, which is really nice. Then I play 3 copies of Shiranui Solitaire. I really need to put my ultra rare ones in here, but Shiranui Solitaire's effect is basically you contribute it to special summon a level or a zombie tuner with 0 defense from your deck. And if this card is banished, you can target one of your banished Shiranui monsters, except another copy itself. 2 if you have the Shiranui style synthesis, which we don't play, and then special summon them. So if you banish this first, and then you banish this, you can actually get some plays off. Don't ask me why I have ultra rare Unizombies, but not ultra rare Shiranuis in here. You play 3 Unizombie. I feel like you need the 3 Unizombie. I really feel like you need the 3 in this build. In the Red Eyes build, I only play 2. This build, I play 3. It's just kind of one of those things, you can get away with 2, but I want to see it. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to see this card. Basically, it's Foolish Burial, just kind of like Gozuki. When it's on the field, you can discard a zombie monster in your hand to increase a monster on the field's level by 1, and then you can send a zombie monster from your deck to the grave, and if you do, increase the target's level by 1 again. So you can make this level 5, not really beneficial for this deck. You can get it to 4, and it becomes beneficial. But it does have the ability that you can send zombies from deck and from your hand to the grave to empty your hand and your deck of zombies to get more added effects off. Probably the card that defined zombies altogether was Unizombie, and I absolutely love this card. It's probably my favorite zombie card in them all besides Plague Spreader and Necro, what was it? Dragon, Necro, Nethersoul Dragon? Yeah, that one. And of course, Red Eye Zombie Dragon. So then I played 2 copies of Glow Up Bulb. In the Red Eyes version, I played 3. In the budget version, I played 3 because that was kind of what I had. I think 2 is plenty, to be honest, in this build because we only run the Doom Kings that are high levels. So this summons out Doom King pretty easily. So that's why I only play the 2. I think it's fine at that number, and I mean that's all I got to really say about that. And then I play 1 copy of Frolin. Basically, you can pay increments. When a battle is declared, you can special summon her from your hand and then pay increments of 100 all the way up to 3,000 to make your zombie monster that's battling gain that much attack. I think she's a great one-of. I really think she's a great one-of. You can special summon her off of your Glow Up Bulb or Glow Up Bloom. But I usually summon Doom King, but she is searchable that way. And once you get her in the grave, you can always revive her with Mizuki and stuff like that. But it's just a really good one-of. I think it's a really good one. I would never play her more than 1. But that's it. That's it for the monsters, guys. Let's get into the spells. So we only play 3 traps in the deck. I'll let you guess which ones they are. We play 1 copy of Monster Reborn, because Mizuki's not quite enough. We just need more Monster Reborns. 1 copy of Zombie Necronism. Necronism basically lets us, if we have a level 5 or higher zombie monster on the field, you can target one monster your opponent controls and take control of it until the end phase of the turn. And if during your main phase, if this card is in the graveyard, you can shuffle one of your banished zombies into the deck, and if you do, set it back. But banish it when it leaves the field, which is fine. It's fine. We get double use out of it, which is nice. Foolish Burial because it's zombies. You play it in here. Super Poly because if we have Zombie World on the field, we can fuse our opponent's monsters into a Dragon, Necro, Nethersoul Dragon, which is amazing. 1 for 1 to summon out our Glow Up Bloom. Dragon's Mirror to summon the same reason as Super Poly. We can summon Dragon, Necro, Nethersoul. 2 copies of Book of Life. Yes, I'm using the pretty sparkly ones. But 2 copies of Book of Life because it's basically, again, Monster Reborn, but you get to banish a card from your opponent's graveyard as well, which is awesome. I believe it's a monster. Yeah. It has to be a monster in your opponent's graveyard. 2 Terraformings to search our Zombie World. 3 Allures because we play a lot of dark monsters, but you have to keep in mind what is dark and what's not dark. Your Shiranuis are fire, and your Gozuki and Mizuki are both earth, but it'd be kind of stupid to banish your Mizukis anyways without using their abilities. And then 3 copies of Zombie World. So Zombie World is basically the heart and soul of this deck. All monsters on the field and in the grave become zombies, and neither player contributes summon monsters except zombie monsters. You can play this card against Monarchs, and they instantly scoop. They literally instantly scoop, unless they have Erebus, because Erebus is a zombie. So that's pretty much it for the spells, guys. Let's get into the traps. So we only play 3 traps, and they're all the same, and you guys already kind of know what it is, because I just told you they're all the same. That is 3 copies of Shiranui Swallow Slash. I feel like 3 of these is the optimal number. For many reasons. You get to tribute a zombie monster, then target 2 cards on the field and banish them. Then you can banish a Shiranui monster from your deck, and you can only activate 1 of these per turn. That's fine. It's great disruption. It's really great disruption, and that's why I played at 3. I probably would never play at anything less than 3. But it's really nice. I might drop like 1 of these. To be honest with you, I might drop 1 of these, a Book of Life, and maybe the Necronism. Maybe not Necronism. Maybe the other Gozuki. I might drop those and play Called by the Grave. That's the only thing that I would really change about this deck. I play that, drop that, and then play, like I said, the 3 Called by the Graves. That's the only thing that I would really change, is like that. that would be literally the only thing I would change in this whole deck, is I would play the Call by the Graves, because it goes with the theme. But for now, I'm playing the 3 of this. I like the 3 of this because it pops opponent's cards. But that's pretty much it for the main deck. Let's get into the extra deck. So for the extra deck, guys, we're going to play 2 copies of the Red Eyes Zombie Necro Dragon. Basically, it gains 100 attack for each zombie monster on the field and in the grave. And when another zombie monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon one zombie monster from either player's graveyard to your field. So I can steal monsters out of my opponent's graveyard, which is really interesting if I'm playing against Mikashis. Just saying. I play 1 copy of Black Rose just to kind of blow up the board, because you can normal summon out Unizombie and then use Mizuki's effect to special summon something back from the grave that's level 4 and synchro into them. That's the way you make both of these now. I play a Beals because it's Beals and Beals is great. 1 copy of Shiranui Shogun Saiga. Shogun Saiga is just here because it's a big zombie. It's a big zombie synchro monster, and it can get really, really big really fast. Psyframe Lord Omega because it's not zombies without Psyframes. Boral Sword and Boral Load. It's really easy to make these in this deck, like really easy, because you can summon out so many cards from the graveyard to make them. Unicorn because I can bounce stuff. 2 Vampire Suckers. This is the thing that I'm going to make the most in the entire deck. Every turn you're going to have one of these on field at all times. Because every time if a zombie monster special summon from the grave, you get to draw a card, and then you can target 1 card on the field, or 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard, and special summon it to your opponent's side of the field in defense position, becomes zombie. That's lackluster in here. Basically, you're getting that draw effect, and that's the main thing you're going to be doing. Linkuriboh, because Linkuriboh's Linkuriboh. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. I play this because if I'm playing against a dark deck, okay? If I'm playing against a dark deck, I can use Super Poly to fusion summon this really easy. And it's just a really good card. And then I play 2 copies of Dragon Necro Nethersoul Dragon. Probably one of the better cards in the extra deck, because when it attacks, it reduces the opponent's monster's attack to 0, and then I get special summon a token on my side of the field that is the same attack points as the opponent's monster. And on top of that, being the same attack points, it reduces... He can't destroy them by battle, so basically every time he attacks, he's going to inflict 3,000, and I'm going to get a token. But that's it, guys, for the deck profile. I really hope you enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed taking this one. This is actually, like, in a week, the 3rd time I've recorded zombies, so I'm really getting into this zombie thing. But like I said, if you want to play the Call by the Graves, drop a Shiranui Swallow Slash, a Book of Life, and a Gozuki, and play this, if you want to go that route. I'm not a big fan of hand traps and zombies. I don't feel like it's really necessary, because they're just going to send my stuff to grave anyways, and that's fine. I'm just going to special summon it back. But that's just my opinion. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell down there so you can become a part of the notification squad, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you around, guys.